Hi, Shea Hulse here. If you don't know me, I am a wife and mom of two, and I help entrepreneurial women master their mindset and build a successful online business without sacrificing time with their loved ones so they can live their dream life. And this week, I want to talk to you about 3 awesome websites that you can publish your ebook for free. So if you don't know, I am now an author of Ebook Fireflies that is available at all the major retailers. And it is actually available now for free for a limited time only. So if you want that, you can grab the link below. And that is in honor of my second book in the series coming out, Dragonflies. So that's kind of the promo for that. But I wanted to talk to you today about where you can publish your ebook for free, because I think that having a book, not only if it's something that's a passion of yours, reading and writing books, but it's also a great way to make money passively online. So the books that I have published, I have also published a gratitude journal. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, as well as a little bit about the other kinds of books. So if this is your first time meeting me, yes, I am now an author, but of course I didn't start there. I actually was working full-time as a manager of a major hotel. When I got married, I had my son, and I was pregnant with my second when I was actually laid off from that job. And that kind of put me onto an entrepreneurial journey right then and there. And I haven't worked a job since. So that's been, I guess, going on about 3 years it will be since I've had a traditional job. And so I want to just share with you a little bit about why I think books are a great idea if you are interested in pursuing entrepreneurial journey yourself, and how I did it myself. So things about working from home, especially with kids, can be a little bit difficult. So I was very dedicated to finding a way to make money without spending all of my time on my phone, on my computer, ignoring my kids. I wanted more free time with my kids. And so I actually got started in the industry in network marketing. And then I learned that if you have a blog or something like that, that's a great way to give information value for free that will help you get more customers. And so the evolution of that kind of turned to, wow, I forgot, I love writing. And there's a ton of ways to monetize a blog. And so I started doing some of that. And that's when I decided that I wanted to write my own book. So I do talk about mindset and business. And I said, maybe I should do a mindset or a business book. But that really wasn't coming to me. And so I kind of realized that most of the books that I liked to read were inspirational books that had absolutely nothing to do with being an inspirational book. So I decided to do that myself, and that's where I came up with Fireflies. It is a Celtic romance series, and it leaves you with a little bit of inspiration, kind of like a Harry Potter would, or, well, I guess Twilight. I don't know if Twilight is considered inspirational, but it's a paranormal romance. But books are just such a great way to make money online and to make money while you're sleeping. So, literally I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have sold a book, and I didn't know it, and I didn't know the person, and I didn't have to work hard for, well, I guess you have to work for it, but you're not physically working at the time of the sale. You're not trading your time for money in the traditional sense. And, that's what I really love about writing books. And you don't even have to write a book. You could do a journal. I have just recently did a gratitude journal. That's another easy way. If you want, you could check out one of the videos that I have that does that step-by-step tutorial on how you can publish a journal or a diary or some sort of low-content book. And again, what I love about that is that you don't really have to, especially with the low-content books, if you don't want to advertise it, you don't really need to advertise it. It can kind of just sit there and people might buy it. They might not. So depending on how hard you want to sell it, how much you need the money, or whatever, how hard you want to work for that book, depends on that. But they're so great because you can literally do it for free. So without further ado, here are the top 3 websites to publish for free. So number 1 is, of course, Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, or Amazon KDP. This is great because especially with formatting, they even have their free software that you just download so that you can format your book and include the chapter titles and the different, the epilogue, the About Me page, everything like that. You can just do it right onto Kindle, and then you can just upload it for free. The difference with that is if you want to own the rights to your book, you do need to purchase an ISBN from Bowker, BOWKER.com. But that's up to you. So something like a low content book, I just used Amazon's KDP free ISBN because I didn't care about owning the rights to it. I just wanted to publish a book there. So you have two options there depending on what kind of book you are writing. Because, let's say Fireflies is a massive hit, but I didn't buy my own ISBN and Amazon says, no, I'm not letting you sell it anywhere else. They can do that because that's their ISBN. So that's kind of the example there. Of course, I'm sure they can be bought out if necessary, but, we don't want to be in that position. So that's a free option, especially with the low content book. So the second place you can publish your ebook for free is at Apple Books. So that's another awesome one where you just kind of upload the material right onto iBooks or the Apple Books author platform. And so that's really cool. But the catch is, yes, that you're probably going to need an ISBN. But that's not where you're going to publish low content books because you're not going to really want a journal that you can only look at in Apple. So what you're going to want to do with the Apple author program is, again, especially if you have an iPhone, I write all of my books right on my pages, and then you can just export it straight to EPUB, and then you just, or I think there's even an option just to go straight to Apple Books, which is great. So that is your second free program, but the catch is you're probably going to want an ISBN. The third place is Google Play Store. So I just found this one. I just did it this morning, actually. So the same kind of deal. You just upload your material. You're going to need an ISBN, but they don't make you pay anything to publish it. And then, yes, it's just going to be available on Google Play. Kind of like with Apple Books. It's just going to be available on that platform. And the same with Amazon. You're just going to be available on that platform. And if you don't want to go through all the trouble of publishing it on each different platform and, just having to go through all of that work multiple times, you can use Ingram Spark, which is not free. You pay $49, but then that is going to be what's going to help you get into different libraries. It got me onto Barnes & Noble without me even doing anything. Barnes & Noble is also free, but again, you need the ISBN. And so Ingram Spark is going to help you get into those places without you actually having to do the work to do it. So that's another option. So there you go. Instead of 3, you got 5 websites to publish your ebook for free, with the exception that you're probably going to need to buy an ISBN. So sorry about that, but the only option that you can do completely for free is Amazon KDP. So I hope that you found some value in this. Please go grab my book Fireflies free for a limited time only. And if you want a little bit more help on how to self-publish, grab my self-publishing toolkit. That'll be in the link below. So thank you for watching, and be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. So I'll talk to you next week. Thank you. Bye.